incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bengals nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Maverick. Let's go now.
Daniels looking to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Look at this Buffalo defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Check smack. Cut 19. Cut 19.
The tight end in motion right. In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Oh, some strong running. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bengals take over first and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got a look out, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Daniels. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Here comes third and about a foot.
Makes it third and
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Mustang 19.
That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. Still shedding tackles. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
18 Cardinals, tap the 50. Get it. 70, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Bills at 500 hit 6-6. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Let's go. Trimmers, like a hornet.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Running for it, here's Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And the Bills are going to get it as he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they'll make sure he's touched down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Mikey, that's it. Warriors, 70. Go, Riggs, go. Rangers, Buffalo at Panther 11, Panther 11.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 22
Panther
yards.
60, Panther 60.
That's another Bengals
19 Light, 79, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Ready,
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Rattler. 8, Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Brian Thomas, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. From the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And Cook has it left side. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 8 and a first down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Cook able to escape. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and a couple. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st down and goal to go.
Hurts. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks there to make the grab. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And they take him down. The Bills get to it. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. Down right around the 25. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Now 2nd and 9.
Come on, 769, Viking, 18.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Harold Fannin, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 18 at the 24-yard line.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play things close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
18.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19 Lions.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. A false start backs him up 5, first and 15.
Ready. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Daniels. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
Temple. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 19 Titans. 19 Titans.
Here we go on second and 12. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Broncos.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Panther 60.
On fourth down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They start the drive with Cook. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Daniels looking to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
18, pioneer. Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21.
79 gross. Pass to the left. Warriors, 70. Drop 50. Drop 50.
And the Bengals first down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Warriors, 70. Tag. 70 red. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dragon 60. Panthers.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Viking 18.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Again, it's Cook. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Great. Set. Right anyway, right.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Great. Set.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook.
There he goes again.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook,
60 yards.
and the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bengals 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Mustang, 7 Pirates.
Here's Daniels.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go now. Warriors 70, Cowboy 80, 19 tight, 19 Panther left, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll try and throw for it here. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Here's Hurts to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third and goal.
Great, set. And anyway, yeah.
Cook. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a fourth and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with first and goal, so they were in four-down territory right from the beginning. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Battle. Potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A two-score lead down to one now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
19 Tiger. Go.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are right back in this football game.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Oh, and the Bengals look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner, and a lot of people look at them going for it on fourth down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them. Got the ball right back for them. So, nice stand for them.
Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Daniel's pass. Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Bills 42, Bengals 27. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator.
There he goes, left side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook, 48 yards. And the Bills have extended their lead to 15 now here in the fourth.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it right. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
Okay, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
60
Throwing now is Daniels.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
To throw is Daniels.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Malik Neighbors
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. Fighting through. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air goes Daniels. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Panther Street, check smash, 1979 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's first and goal.
Panther 11, 2, 18, 70, Timberwolves.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 48 yards. And the Bills are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. 7 Fires, 19 Lions, Warriors, 17. Come back, 60 Maverick.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. And with that last reception, we have just witnessed an NFL record. He's gone over 1,964 yards receiving now on the year as he moves past 2012 Calvin Johnson for the most in one season in NFL history. When you think about it, for a league that's been around for over 100 years, that is no small feat. So congratulations to it. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 41-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Crump. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight.
Back to throw.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Come on. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Pass the 60. Ready?
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. Warriors. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
Still fighting.
And the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Mustang 19.
That's another Bengal.
He'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Charles, that drive was perfect.